I get to do something super fun. I get to take amazing artists, go to absolutely beautiful places, and we do art. I get to teach them how to paint, help them move past their blocks, watch them have these amazing transformations. It really, truly is a blessed life. But it had a pretty rough start. I have 4 kids. At the time when my youngest was about 10 and my oldest was about 14, I really wanted them to get in touch with their roots and go to Greece. My husband and I saved $16,000 over like 2 years with this goal, and it was an amazing trip. I could see so much benefit, and the kids' eyes really opened. Their whole world expanded. Travel is just so important, especially at that age. I wanted to do it again, but the idea of having to save all that money, only getting to go every 3 years or something, and it was just such a huge financial drain to be able to keep this up. So I started thinking, and if you want something bad enough, you will find a way. Well, I have an art school, a few artists that were asking me about the trip, and I got thinking, well, what if I created a trip for all these artists? I charged them for my, efforts of showing them a good time and making all the arrangements. I charged them a little bit extra that helped pay for my trip and my kids' trip. So I planned out all the places we would go. We rented vans. I got them art kits. I planned out the art classes that we would do, and we get going. I was pretty new in this role. I kept worrying about, all these little things that you don't think about. As soon as we get going in the car and we're going through these windy hills to see these amazing places I have planned, they all turned into little kids. And they started complaining about the windy roads and getting car sick and, fighting over who gets to sit in the front. It was just crazy. All these things I couldn't foresee. And because I was a bit insecure, it sort of transferred to them. And as these women were out of their comfort zone, in a foreign country, eating food they'd never eaten before, trusting me with their lives, basically, I think my lack of leadership, my insecurity, they picked up on it. It started to show in, complaining, negativity, talking amongst themselves about something. Lots of problems happened on this trip. I don't even think people understood the amount of turmoil I was in. As soon as we waved to everybody at the airport, we were still in Greece. They're like, bye. I turned to my husband and I said, never again. I will never do that again. But here's the thing. We had already planned to go to Corfu at the end of that trip to plan the following year. I told everybody, okay, we're going to go to Corfu and we're just going to have a vacation, but we're not going to check out what's next for next year. I'm not doing this again. This was a big mistake. I'm like, if I planned better and I did this a little different, then people would be more comfortable. I started to see most of the issues was not the people. They were perfectly fine. It was me. I was insecure. I did not know what I was doing. I did not plan everything the way I should. It's just a learning curve. And whenever you start something new, you're going to have that. You're going to have these dumb things that you do that you have to figure out along the way, and you have to iterate. And you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to really look at what you're doing and make adjustments. And those adjustments are what will make everything so much better and more successful. And then you can build on those successes. And as you build on those successes, every trip, every time you do something, it's going to get better and better. And that's exactly what happened to me. And the next year we went to Corfu. There was still some issues and problems, but it was so much better. Now we don't just go to Greece, we go to Italy, Mexico. I've gone to Switzerland with people. It's amazing, and it's a wonderful life. If there's something that you've been feeling like you want to do, but you don't see a way, don't give up. Obsess on it for a while. Just constantly think about it, visualize it, speak it out. Tell everybody that you know, I'm gonna do this. This is something I'm gonna do. And you know what? You will do it. You will find a way. You can start by sharing in the comments below what it is you're contending for. I want to hear it. It's just a matter of time before you get there. Subscribe, like this content, and you'll see more of it in your feed. I'll see you on the next video.